Look at Alex sitting there at his desk. Wow. You are looking lovely on a sunny Sunday afternoon, sensually seducing us with your spectacular streams.
So nice.
17 months of learning fun.
I've been doing it for so long. I said hi to everyone. Oh my god, dude. Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Scotty. I'm not gonna lie, that wow made me laugh is what I said because it was so sarcastic sounding. And Sean, thank you very much. Thank you guys. But to answer your question, I'm doing okay today. Just doing a lot of cleanup. That's all. A lot of cleanup. A lot of stuff I want to give away for next week. Just honestly, I'm so drained today. Welcome back. Thanks, man. The last few days have just been like catch up with work stuff and then catch up with keyboard stuff. So I'm not quite there yet, but I did have time to Franken switches for today. Really happy about that. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a long last 3 days. I've kind of missed you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Eamon, thank you so much for the tier 1, by the way. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone on YouTube? How's everyone on Twitch? I need to combine the chats still. I haven't done it yet. Like I said, I haven't really been at my computer to do much more than emails and some correspondence. But Jay, you needed the stream. I hope I don't disappoint. But yeah, it's been interesting the last few days. Stuck at home because all the oh shit, you're stuck on all that Eamon. I forgot about that, huh? Decided to brick my TV. What happened? So tired, played too much Pokemon yesterday? What'd you play? The new, I guess not new, but like the remakes or the re-releases? Give away a Tomo? I don't even have a Tomo to give away, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Asterisk. Pokemon Go Kalos Tour. Oh, I haven't tried it yet. The only game I really played was that Super Battle Golf with some friends the last like day or two late at night, which has been pretty fun. Now I gotta stay up to watch this handsome man instead of sleeping. Please sleep if you guys need. I look really tired today, by the way. I'm afraid to go on face cam. It's an event in Pokemon Go. Yeah, I did see it, but I haven't been on. I wanted to get on. I wanted to do so much this weekend. I wanted to do more today, but it's actually really cold outside today. So it's like -10 or something today, something like that. You look well rested and younger. I wish. I changed the mood of the light behind me. We're going for a very like warm atmosphere today. Actually, I'm going to be redoing a lot of my stream area today. Once I'm done stream, I'm tearing down. I'm hoping I can tear down a lot because I'm going to be shifting things around and setting up some new areas to take pictures in. Thank you very much for the bits, Crummy. Dan, what are these keycaps? The ones on my keyboard currently? They are Crimson Cadet. Quite a lovely set. Mr. Alex, I've sent you a Discord message. You can please look at it. Absolutely. I have not, like I said, I've not really been in front of my computer for the last little bit, so I will 100% check that out, man. XM, thank you so much for your prime. I appreciate you.
Damn, it's been 1 year.
If you can't get a Tomo, well, the thing is, Astros, Tomos are a little, I hate to say it, but they're a little older, you know? And XM, it has been a year. I'm happy to have you here for a year, my friend. But yeah, how have you guys been? How's the last few days been treating you? Everyone been okay? A lot of crazy stuff in the world happening, but I hope everyone's been keeping on, I guess. You know, staying positive despite crazy things. Which key is with Crimson Cadet? Damn, everyone likes this now. This is the prototype for a board that I'm working on with Bull, but I just put Crimson Cadet on because I had a photo shoot idea, which I never did because I was too tired. And cleaning. Cleaning is tougher than I thought it would be. There's stuff everywhere. Hope everyone's staying safe and doing well. Noff, I agree. Hope everyone's doing well. I got a new job. It's so good. I still can't believe a week in. Congratulations. Is it like the environment that's better? That's always the key part, is getting like a good work environment. I saw your video about the Ducky 1X Mini and was able to buy it for 40 euros retail in Germany. That is really good price. Holy shit. Do you like it? Did you get it in yet? I love that board, honestly. It's such a good one. I'm always astounded that more people didn't like that one there. I had my company come to Toronto. It was nice to show them around. The food here blew them away. Pizza was the biggest surprise. Interesting. Pizza, eh? I don't know, like, I find Toronto pizza good, but it's nothing that, like, I crave. Which pizza place did you show them? The food here, like the restaurants and stuff like that, is insane. But I know the pizza here, some people say the pizza's delicious. But I don't know, I feel like the pizza's kind of like... I've always thought it's a bit whatever. Been great, got my F1 home, yippee. Missed what could have been my best clip over on COD yesterday, which may or may not be giving me depression the last couple of weeks. What do you mean you missed the best clip? Like it didn't record or something? That's so sad if it didn't. But you know it's in here, you know, man? The people are super chill, salary's super high. I'm like, huh? Let's go, my friend. Congrats, Jay. I have had Maker's Pizza once, and I remember it being like, okay. Honestly, there's not really a pizza I crave. I still haven't had that Battialdi place, because the one summer that we went to go try to get a slice, the lineup was like 4 hours, bro, you know? Pizza good. Thank you. I hope everyone has a nice day today. I love these streams and VODs when I miss them. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I really hope that you enjoy just hanging out. I know it's sometimes the streams can get a little, you know, too chill, I guess, or too boring, but really appreciate you guys always showing up. Was thinking about switching to the Tofu 60 redo, but I'm not sure if it would fit. I don't know if it would go in there. You'd have to double check. Thanks for streaming about the Eve 65. Now that's becoming my main keyboard. This is the best and the most affordable keyboard I've ever had. Warm regards. How you doing, Ross? Love you, buddy. And I'm glad you like the Eve. It's super good, dude. I recorded skill issue and have a bugged game. Made me sing Hold Me Now when I showed it. Best play at the end of the match. Instantly closed the game afterwards. Damn, bro. I mean, that's good that you got it on camera, though. So wait, why is it making you, like, sad? Any recommendations for TKL / 75% group buys or in stock? 75s, I'm not sure. You could wait for new stuff to come out for 75s. I feel like 75's always a revolving door. For TKLs, I don't know when the extras will come out for this, but I really, really liked the Tofu TKL, the new one. Or you could even go with, if like you want to spend some money, there's stuff for Key Cult that's, I would say, like pretty darn good too. But 75s I feel like are a revolving door. I'd say just wait till you find one you like. Do not buy the transition light. Well, why don't you like it? I love the transition light. It's good. Unless it's changed over the years. Oh, is there an Athena 75 coming out soon? That's hype. Any recommendations for a silent-ish tactile that feels similar to the Type Rs? I don't have a recommendation. I don't really... When it comes to tactiles, I like... Or I guess silent tactiles. I haven't really gone for a silent tactile in a while. So I'm not sure, to be honest. UK, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate it, man. Because it could have been such a nice clip. The COD plebs will understand, I believe. Anyways, how's your day been? Today I woke up, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I don't know. Just feeling like a little mentally, like not like super duper great. I don't know why. Just kind of like out of it. Feel a bit of a fog. I don't know. It just seems to be today though. Like I wasn't feeling this yesterday, but today it seems like maybe everything's kind of caught up with me a little bit. Yeah, it might be just one of those days. We'll see though. I'm hoping it kind of just like lifts. I feel like I just need to do what I set out to do like a week ago, which is just I want to get things like reorganized. So that's basically it. But yeah, other than that, not a whole hell of a lot. Just kind of like sitting here. Just gonna be building a nice keyboard today. I'm actually really excited for this one here today. The Fin. Def Not Boring, your streams help me learn, make me laugh, a little drama, human interest, best stream on Twitch and YouTube for realsies, my friend. Thank you, Catwood. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. I've been really enjoying the Type Rs, but don't think I could put them in an office keyboard. Oh, dude, definitely not. I don't think you could either. Yeah, I would have to get back to you on that one there. Glad you're streaming today. I hope it's going well. Thank you, Copyright. Just got a haircut. You were the inspo, bro? Oh, like right now, like my hair currently? I actually love my hair right now. I kind of like this, like, I don't know. I like this look. Fab weather has got me down lately. I think maybe that's what it is too. Like I was so pumped up yesterday because we had a slight bit of warmth, and then it started snowing last night, and then I looked outside the window, and then I'm like, is this just how it's gonna look for the next like week? And then today it's like -7 Celsius. So you look outside and it's just like, it's dull, you know? Or 60 is more images. Is there any content on the Or 60? I really haven't looked, but apparently there's gonna be no prototypes, which I guess being sent out to people, which is a little weird. All right, today is gonna be a fun one. Today is, not the Fin. I shouldn't say the Fin. I guess it is the Fin. The keyboard's called Fin. It's called Fin. It's by, I hope I'm pronouncing Mr. Baucts' name right, but I think it's Baucts. It's gonna be a 60 XT, which we were just talking about this, about how we were kind of all craving maybe a bit of a 60 XT or 65 XT, something like that again. So we were blessed with a 60 XT. This one here is going to be available on Click Clack, Prototypist, Keytech Store, and SwitchKey and MinoKey for Canada. So we're going to get some cool ones here, and it starts at around 420. Funny number to start at, but excited to take a look at this one here though. Bought a Neo 60 Core plus HMX Valerians, but I'm moving houses so I can't build it yet, so watching your stream is the next best thing. Hey, moving though is exciting. Hopefully it's going to be exciting. Whatever happened, I hope, we hope your day will make up for the... I hope we can have a good time on stream today, that's all. Let's just have a good time, let's all chill and hang out. Alright, well, let's take a look. Now, they did send this over. This is technically a sponsored stream that won't change anything about how I feel, and we are not keeping the board after this. I don't know if this will be the exact carrying case that you guys get for this, but there will be a carrying case included, as well as, I believe there's a few other things too they said that were going to be included, like a screwdriver and microfiber cloth.
TP Food.
Hi, Drod. How you doing, man? There'll be a branded case? Okay. I think this is a bit of an older case anyways. But yeah, there's two versions that Baucts sent over. I guess we'll just take a look at this one here first, and I'll take out the other one. Now the cool thing is about this, oh yeah, this is the one I wanted to look at. Oops. I think I might redo stabs if that's okay. Not that I don't want these ones here, but I feel like doing stabs is kind of part of the process for me. 60 XT. You can't be mad at it, man. Can't be mad. This is going to be gasket mounted, which we'll take a look. I believe there's 2 different hardnesses of gaskets there. And then I also got sent a secondary unit. Sorry, I'm kind of away from the microphone. Which is, I think, a red in polycarbonate, kind of opposite. Interesting for this one here, though, because I think this one here will have a different sound profile, more so than the polycarbonate top. I feel like this will have a bassier sound profile, simply because the resonance and the way that sound bounces off of polycarbonate does differ than aluminum. But such a pretty board. I don't even know what to call this. What's the official name for this particular color? I think they're calling this Eclipse for this color, but it's like an orange. I would say this is an orange. I think it does have, like, if you look at it next to the red, this is clearly orange. But I guess if you do kind of look at this on its own, without being influenced by the color red, it kind of does have almost this red, darker hue in it. Definitely more like a burnt orange. Dude, I guess we can look at both of these, but I think the aluminum top will be easier to kind of see some of these curves. But look at that. So again, this is going to run for about $420. Already love the layout. Actually, can you see the curves in the polycarb? You can, actually. Love this side profile. I can't say I've ever seen anything like it. So it's an interesting board, and that's kind of when Baucts approached me about it, I was really interested in taking a look just because the overall shape of the board, like it's really nothing I've seen before. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this in terms of just the shape of everything. And then the bottom's a little bit more, I would say, flat, maybe a bit more boring, if anything. But, I mean, it's simple for what it is. It has an internal weight, so that weight doesn't peak out on the bottom. However, my argument here is, does it really matter? You don't even see this part. I kind of almost appreciate that more of the detailing went around the keyboard opposed to on the bottom, because it kind of happens a lot in keyboards where we get a lot of detailing, and then the bottom is the part that gets the most and you never see it. But here's the polycarbonate. I have to admit, the polycarb top's beautiful. The polycarb top, actually you can see nicely those curves on the polycarb. It is quite pretty. I don't know though. Do I like the aluminum more? I almost think I do. Just barely. Because I really appreciate how these curves reflect light. Yeah, but then again, I think the polycarbonate bottom does have more visual interest going on it than the aluminum bottom. But still cool. So you can see the cable channel, that's where the weight's supposed to go inside. And then there's the daughter board there. You can see all the gasket cutouts. Pretty though, very pretty. And then we have the layout. Actually, let me zoom out a bit here. This camera's hating this. Dude, you can never be mad at a 60 XT. We don't get to see 60 XTs too often. So it's always nice to see. I feel like for whatever reason, they're quite rare. Some 60 XTs I've seen usually kind of shove 2 rows of macros on the left or the right. This one here is done in a manner which we've seen before, where it's done split on both sides. I usually prefer when they're on the left side, personally, just because I like having the room on the right side of the keyboard. But this does give it this almost symmetry, which I appreciate a lot. So it's a really cool board. Rum? I did not say that. Your YouTube embedded link on the Discord says Lamy TKL. I can't do anything about that. That's just YouTube. It won't update until I finish the stream, Gingy. It's always been like that. It's always one stream behind. Always. XT just means like extra columns, basically. So it's a 60% keyboard that's been extended with some extra columns. So XT was a layout / protocol. Well, I don't know then. I've always just assumed XT was just more columns, because XT's been done in a few different ways now, where it's just macro columns basically. This thing looks awesome. I agree, Drawd. I agree. But yeah, very pretty. Universal daughter board, you can see. You love me a unified daughter board, by the way. Love it, love it, love it. And you know what? I actually really appreciate the one small logo on the back over here. And then just Finn, Baucts. Obviously, it probably won't say prototype or prototype over here, but... And then we have some nice internal engravings over here, which should help kind of bounce the sound around a little bit too. Very, very cool. But yeah, fun. Also, that guy Timmy, how you doing, man?
Hello there, Smile.
How you doing, Ak? How you doing, man? And Extra, thank you so much for 39 months, bro. Appreciate it. Now, there was 2 plates today. I think I kind of want to do the aluminum plate. In terms of plate design here...
Alexotos.
Thank you, guys. The only, I guess, small smidge of a concern would be some of the placements over here. Now, these are more just gasket tabs, so I'm interested to see how this is gonna perform sound-wise. I think these are far enough away to give at least the switch some breathing room over here, but I guess time can tell. Usually not a big issue when we have stuff like silicone gaskets where you can just take them off as you see fit. But interesting placement. I think if this was me, I maybe would have went with more of like a leaf spring design for the gaskets. But interested to see how this is going to perform. It does have the columns on both sides kind of separated with just a relief cut. So those should separate themselves, I'd say, fair enough from the modifiers, so they don't sound too flat, which is good. Interesting. And then we have this PCB. Now, I believe this one here was Mil-maxed already. And I don't know, and Baucts would actually have to help me out here. Where is the PCB notifications here? Are all the PCBs coming Mil-maxed, or is it just this one here? So nice. Hi, Falls. How you doing? Thank you so much for the Prime. I have a question for you. Absolutely. Any GBs you're looking forward to this year? I mean, there's a lot of keyboards I'm looking forward to. I don't know if there's anything like right now in particular that I can tell you other than maybe the one from Mode. I'm just interested to see how that keyboard overall performs. Cool. And actually, you know what? We might have a smidge of an issue. I'll see if we can work around it though. The only thing we might have a smidge of an issue on today, which maybe we can just ignore it. So this is just me being me. If you guys are ever doing Mil-max, try not to Mil-max sockets over stabilizers. Only because that will lift the stabilizer up and it will cause the stab to kind of sound funky and sometimes even actuate funky too, just because they'll be slanted. So this was done with Mil-max sockets, but they're really, really thin ones, so I'm hoping this doesn't pose too much of an issue today. But if you guys ever do that, obviously Baucts just said these won't be done for the final units. They're going to be hot swap units, which doesn't matter because they're on the bottom. But yeah, if you guys ever do this, we could pop them off. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to pop off, though, but we'll see. Well, I'll probably just do split backspace, to be honest, just because why not? And we'll do split right because that's how I like my 60s anyways. So we should have a non-issue here, but just for the future, if you guys ever do that. But layout-wise, if this is going to be reminiscent of the final layout, I mean, we have everything going for us. The only thing I don't see, which I would love to see, is some bottom row options.
Happy
Ride
4
Bikes,
years.
thank you so much for the
Your
tier 1, man,
streams
for
always
4
brighten
years.
my day.
Oh, thanks, man. But yeah, the only thing I would like to see is just some bottom row options. That's it. That's all. Other than that, I would say pretty solid. We have some LEDs in the back here, which is nice to see. So nice. Really, really nice to see, too. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a on the final one, maybe Baucts can let us know too. Actually, was there a PCB? Yeah, there is. Okay. This will be on the final. This will have a 2U option, which I low-key would love to do today. So that is actually really cool. I don't think I've ever seen something like that on an XT. I love that. So if you wanted a bigger key, it's just on the right side, you can do that. And then, is there support? You have it on the layout here too. Is there support for 10U as well? God damn if so. I see it on the layout options. There is 10U support? Holy shit. So I don't know if it's on this one here, but 10U support, if you guys are interested. Well, I don't even have a 10U spacebar. I think someone sent me a 10 or fuck, was it? Someone sent me a really long spacebar one time, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago. And then I think I sent it back because like I never needed it, but I kind of regret doing so. All right, well. So far, I'm really liking the overall design of the keyboard. Again, a little bit curious about how the gaskets will perform here on the gasket points over here, but here are our gaskets. They're 20A. Damn, 20A. This is soft then. 20A and 50A. Interesting. And these are just your traditional kind of like gaskets, socks, if you want to call them that. I don't know. I feel like we have 15 different names for these types of gaskets at this point here. So how heavy is a 10U spacebar? I wouldn't say it's that heavy. Yes, that's a good question too. Will the kit support a 10U wire or anything like that? That'd be good to have. Honestly, I've been a little bit adamant that kits should, if they're going to do like really odd spacebar sizes, just throw it in the box. Do 10Us use is it a different wire? Is it not? I have no clue. I've never built with one. So never built a 10U spacebar ever in my entire life. Honestly, because they just look, they look way too big for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think I want to build this one here today, by the way. I think this one here is the board. Oh shit, this looks really good from the side camera too. That side profile's doing work right now, Baucts. I really like that. What do you guys think? I'm hella happy gonna get my fully patina Kohaku soon. That's gonna be fun. This does have RGB. Now, I don't know if this particular unit will show RGB as well as maybe the other unit will, but... dude, the orange is nice. Here's how the orange looks from the side. It almost looks like it's floating because of how this arch is, and it's on polycarbonate, which is kind of cool, actually. Very pretty keyboard, though. Very, very pretty. All right, well, I guess let's start doing... the stabilizers. So, I guess how many stabs do I want to do here? I'm going to just build with this one just because I want to see how it looks with the 2U. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 stabs. So pretty standard here. First time catching a stream. Love your YouTube videos. Thank you, queued up. Was it Queets? Thank you so much, man. Do you remember how many times to twist the screw-in mode envoy to not influence the sound? It's like... the best thing to do is like 1 or 2 twists. My honest opinion though, Camille, is just take them out. You don't even, if you're never gonna pick up your board, there's no point in having them in the board. It's kind of neat the way the board kind of works, where it just sits on the gaskets, and that's how it, that's how it works. But let me get some stabs. 1 second, guys. I think I'm gonna use screw-ins today. Let's just do some scrap stabs today. I'll use a set of, I think these are V3 Knights. What's the silver board on the desk? Unnamed projects soon to come out. I don't have a name for it yet. Well, we do, but we don't actually know. We haven't fully finalized anything yet. All right, let's do some stabs. But yeah, today's just a pretty standard fair day. I don't know. I feel like everything's been moving hella slow this week. Like, in a lot of ways, I'm getting kind of weirdly burnt out from this particular week just not moving. All right, let's get my brush. For sound, do you prefer full PC or PC/Alu? It really depends on the board. I don't think I have any like set preference to tell you about right this instant, but no real set preference. Alexotos Mastery 60? I don't know what we're calling it. It's not anything like that. Nothing like that. Actually, let's just do this. Okay, I'll put them back later. I wanted to ask what I can do if one of my keys is double pressing. It might be a PCB issue, but more likely it's just a switch gone bad. If you can replace the switch, replace the switch. If it's you've replaced it and it's still double pressing, might be something like a PCB issue. I almost do think most likely it's some dust's gotten into the switch or something like that, and maybe the switch is just actuating funny. Perhaps that's the reason. Give it a go though. I'd say swap it out. Always the first thing to do is be the least destructive possible without having to like start repairing things, is just swap out the stuff that can be swapped out. You know? Today I ordered Keycap Retro Mix Light for Mirage Envoy, and it will change from GMK Stargaze. Stargaze is I think I'm thinking of the right set. It's like blue and yellow. That's a beautiful set though. Love that one there. Do you think there's any like distinct sound differences between aluminum and PC for the case? Probably. We can try it. We can swap both today. Just swap like the build into the other case. I guarantee you there'll probably be something. I have a feeling the PC bottom is going to be a bit deeper sounding. Thank you, Mamba. Appreciate you, dude. Also, hi, Ryan Kim. How you doing? Missed you too, buddy. I know. 3 days feels like forever. You know? If this keyboard is called Finn, can we make it look like Finn the human? How do I do that? Explain thyself. My V key is messed up, won't sit flush with the rest of my keyboard, and is driving me crazy. What happened? Did the switch not sit properly, Mineral? What's going on? It's lovely watching your older videos. Keycap looks so good. Man, sometimes I look at my older videos and I think like, what the hell was I doing? Some of my really old stuff, dude, like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't even dress nicely. I think I just was in that phase of like, I don't know, figuring myself out. Because I figured myself out like way later in life. Oh, dude. Such an interesting combination I made, by the way. This is old TTC housings with cherry stems. And it produces, listen to this scratch, dude. So it changes the actuation distance of the stem a little bit. And it is such an interesting sounding switch. It feels like really, really full, but also like it has a lot of texture to it, which I love. Love, love, love it. But yeah, it's a bit louder just because it's like bottoming out quicker. I'm not done doing the full batch yet because I think I got another 10 to do, but I lubed 80 for today. I want to try them out. I really think these are going to be great. Alrighty. Mango's live, she could be a good raid, but I just started the stream. Call them Holy Scratch? No, if I even sold these would be like cheap, just because the TTC switches were like, I got these for like $5 for the whole batch. Do you think GMK Just Beachy will suit gambling ages? GMK Just Beachy. What does that look like again? Just beachy. I don't remember that set. It looks beachy. Oh, thank you, Adam. Also, hi, Adam. How are you doing? How are you? It's similar to earth tones? I don't remember, actually. I really don't remember. I have TTC purple flames. I'll see how black stems feel. Try it, dude. These were TTC chaotics. Here's the original stems for these. I'm going to throw all these out because I hate these stems, by the way. These stems do not feel good. They're like supposed to be a tactile switch, and I really don't like the bump on these one bit. So either I just pack these up and give them to someone else, or like just recycle them at this point here. But yeah, this paired with the cherry stem is actually like dope. Yeah, maybe I'll just, if I end up giving these away down the road, I'll just maybe include it in case people want to go back to this, but let's see, just beachy. How are the kitey springs? They're amazing. They're not the cheapest spring on the market, but also they're not expensive at all. I think they're fantastic. The tolerances on them are very good. Damn, I totally did not picture this as just beachy. I was thinking something completely different. Let's see. I'm guessing MX purple stems in that TTC switch. MX purple. No, these are just MX Tway black stems. Actually, these are very like Glarses colored, no? I was thinking about him the entire time I was doing this. I was like, damn, Glarses would be proud. No, I put fresh spring. I put Gion springs in these actually. Oh shit. These ones. These are the original switches. Chaotic. They're from TTC anyways. Chaotix, whatever they're called. Hello, ranked hottest keyboard builder. Ranked. What the hell? Was there... Who did the poll for that? Who did those? Man, the weather be changing from cold, warm, cold is killing me. My hands have been many a healed fracture and the pressure hurts. Flick, dude, I'm telling you, and I think this is kind of why I've been feeling a bit like depressed today. It's just... I woke up today thinking it'd be nice outside and I can go do some stuff, like finally clean up. And it's just cold again. And like, there's ice everywhere. And I'm just like sick of it. Like, I'm tired of the weather being like one day +5, the next day -10, the next day +5, the next day like -14. Like, it's so hard to plan your days, you know what I mean? Yesterday was +10, now we're back to freezing. Yeah, and like everything melted, and then I legitimately was just like,
finally
ice
catching
now.
a stream again.
Next, thank you very much for the Prime, man. I really do appreciate that. Much love to you, bro. 20+ Celsius in the 11th? I don't know, man. I'm calling cap on that. I think it's going to go down to like 11, and that's it. And then froze to be an ice rink, and then the fun... Yeah, exactly. Nana, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Have a blessed Sunday, everyone.
I hope everyone has a good Sunday. Hope everyone just stays relaxed and calm today. Move to Southern California, we don't have those issues here. Yeah. Glorcious collab with Mr. Who's the Boss. When are you collabing with Linus Tech Tips? I don't know. Does anyone want me to collab with them? It's up to them. They would have to want to do keyboard stuff. I don't even know what I could do other than just be myself. Let's do this. All right. So now let's put away these two because I don't need them all. There's always extras. Oh, but the Gearhorn? Yeah, there should be extras of those. Are you guys excited? The Manta's shipping out soon. There was a small delay with the stainless steel version, but for the most part, it's all done. My company turned our entire department work from home 6 months ago. Now that it merged with another, they want everyone back in the office. Yeah. I don't know. It's just so weird how people go back and forth with that kind of stuff. Plouf is the keyboard guy in LTT. Yeah, doesn't he do like full-on videos for LTT for that kind of stuff? Did Plouf leave? I have no clue. Linus Media Group is just not geared towards keyboards at all. I think they are. I just think they're geared towards stuff that's in stock. I don't listen. Let me keep something $1.50. All right. I don't think Linus Media Group would do anything to the sort of doing small group buys. The reason being, dude, there's no money to be had for them. Like, they're not making like if let's just say they had 2,000 people that wanted a group buy that was only running like maximum, 150 units, they wouldn't make any money. So they're also not going to back anything like that. Like, it'd be a pointless video for them to make. So yeah, plus like liability of group buys and stuff, like Baucts is right on that too. Like, there's no money to be made, so they're not going to make the content. Let's keep it real. They're a business now. They're not like, I don't want to say they're not enthusiasts, because they probably are in their own respect, but like the channel has to make money because people have to make their job viable type thing. So yeah, it's a media group now. So like, it has to unfortunately turn a profit, which you can look at as unfortunately, I guess, or fortunately, whatever. Yeah, I don't think they would do stuff that would benefit like a random brand in that sort of sense. I don't know. Linus Media Group would probably get like 10 times MOQ possible. Maybe, but again, I think there would have to be something like, because I don't know, I've seen the way they review Kickstarter projects, and it's also in a way a little bit kind of they don't really do it that often, I feel. And I feel like they're very like in stock oriented, I don't know. I don't know how it would be a good fit. I think unfortunately, like, keyboard content kind of works on a smaller scale, but yeah, I agree with Crumpled on this. I don't think the audience would do super well with expensive keyboards, and then finding nuances and understanding like scaling of manufacturing and stuff like that, as well as just a lot of stuff. Or maybe they would, who knows? These are V3s. This is my last batch of V3s. It's a very large audience. Yeah. Maybe a D-brand keyboard? Maybe. They've done keyboard stuff, but I don't feel like it's been like super in the weeds keyboard stuff. It's been a lot of like, I've seen a few of the keyboard things they do, and they're decently done, where it's kind of like a KBD fans project, where it's a little bit more accessible, not necessarily something that's like a bit more, again, niche. And I love that I can say KBD fans isn't as niche anymore, which is a good thing, by the way. And I've seen them do like big brands, and I've seen them do like low free stuff, and and those companies usually pay really well too, and they make a lot of in-stock products, so it just makes more sense. If they're buying RAM these days, they got money. Is RAM still stupid expensive right now? I'm scared to go look. Plouf is the only one who'd get it. He was super into keyboards. I don't know how into keyboards he was, but he seemed like he knew what he was talking about. RAM is for billionaires now. Rennie75 got a sponsored ad in MKBHD's studio channel. Yeah, but I mean, the amount of people buying Rennie75s? It makes sense for them to like want to spend however X amount of dollars doing that. Schwinn, it's been a while. How are you?
Wave.
Love you, buddy. Manufacturer's supply for RAM has been bought out through like 2028. God damn. Shit. What's the switches? They're Franken switches. I don't know what I'm calling them yet, but it's a Cherry MX2A stem in a TTC chaotic body. I'm good. How about you? I feel like mentally I'm on the mend today. Just kind of like here, you know, just surviving. I wonder how those stabs. Sound these days. Which one's crumbled? Purple poison dirt frog switches. What do you guys want to call them? Should we call them something? I really like the combination in hand. I'd love to see them obviously on a keyboard before I like say these are good, but it's an interesting combination of parts. Dart frogs. I was going to make a new PC and sell my parts to fund some of it, but new stuff is so expensive. GPU prices haven't recovered either, just profiteering now. Yep. I don't know. I actually had this discussion sort of yesterday, and then also with you guys like a little while ago too. Everything nowadays is just, I don't want to get into this conversation too much just because we've already had it and it's kind of depressing, but everything's really fucking expensive. On a bright side, I actually just recently got parts for really good prices for doing switches, because I'm going to be doing a lot of like switches en masse over the next few weeks / months, just because I find, honestly, as much as sometimes people hate it, I do find like sitting down and doing a batch of switches kind of cathartic in a way. Like it's nice. Like I can watch a show or something. So I did bulk buy a lot of stuff, and I got it for a little bit cheaper than I normally do, which means the prices will reflect so. So when I actually get into the new batches of stuff that I do, I can actually drop some of the prices on things that I do, so, which is good. About time that I pulled the trigger there. Just a little expensive. But, I mean, it's upfront cost, I guess. And it lubing switches 24/7 in the basement? I wish. I wish he was here to help. I wish, dude. But yeah, I rebuilt my 7V and it needs MX oranges now because it would look better. They are pretty. Any tips on positive self-talk? Always feel kind of shocked when I'm so positive to other people facing with their problems. Positive self-talk. Do you mean like bumping yourself up a little bit? Like kind of pumping your own stuff up, I suppose? Actually, wait, where are the screws for this? Were they in the back? Oh, they're stuck on the bottom. They're there. Always so critical about yourself? The honest truth is you're always going to be your own worst critic. The best thing you can do is to embrace your own failure. So, for example, like, just recently I did a build for someone where I was really happy with how it turned out, and they were also really happy with how they turned out. But when they got it in, they were like, oh, actually, I was kind of hoping it would sound like this more in person. And it kind of almost feels like, well, now I'm at fault, for example. And there was like a slight moment where I was kind of being critical of myself, being like, damn it, I kind of knew, but I didn't say anything kind of thing. Or just whatever thought was going through my head, being like, oh, I should have thought about, this one aspect. Instead of looking at that as a time to be critical of yourself, the way I've kind of spun that is I let myself go through those motions for like 5 minutes. But then I think, okay, now this is a learning experience. And I always do this now, which I love. You take your being critical about yourself and you go, how can I apply this for next time to like make my life easier or better? And now it's a learning experience. So if you are critical about yourself, try to look at it and spin it as just learning experiences. And then when you kind of look at it through like a learning experience lens, it doesn't become quite as like harsh towards yourself. We're always going to be critical about our own actions. But I think that, like I said, the best way to do it is to try to do that. And just embrace failure, man. Embrace imperfection. There's nothing wrong with it. It's bound to happen. It's fucking human. So, and I feel like also another thing I can tell you while we get this all set up here get off social media. I telling you right now, like, fuck, dude. I catch myself, like, when I'm starting to be a little bit, like, really hard on myself is when I'm consuming so much shit about, like, everyone else and their wonderful lives. And I'll tell you from experience, man, does not help your mental. It'll just make yourself more critical. Which is, and I hate admitting this. I hate admitting this so damn much. Bro, even videos in which are supposed to be helpful, like redesigning a room, for example, that's what I've been watching. Holy shit, it then makes me feel like shit about my own stuff. And I think, yes, you can look at it through a different lens, but fuck, man, it's just you're constantly bombarded with, like, how to improve videos. You're constantly bombarded with, like, here's my perfect thing that I spent $20 bajillion on. So I think the best course of action is just, like, cut it at the source and just stop consuming some of this shit. It really drags you down. It's literally like an anchor. And I think it's best done in moderation. You guys with the rum thing. Comparison is the death of a lot of joy. Well, it's the thief of joy for sure. It's a terrible feeling. Thanks for the advice. Ultimately, though, Lo, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to feel those feelings. It's just how you change those feelings and to spin it into something better. Don't let anyone tell you won't feel those feelings, or here's 5 tips on how to not feel these feelings. You're going to fucking feel them, dude. You're a human being, and don't let anyone try to tell you you're not gonna, or tell you you're wrong for feeling those things. Where did I put my... Oh shit, hold on one sec. I brought it upstairs because something was... Where the hell did I put it now? Actually, I'll just use this one today. Real human being? Yeah, we're all human beings. All of us, dude. Howdy, hey. I felt those feelings so you don't have to. Oh, YouTube video. Some of us are bots. Yeah, I'm AI. Response to your emotions is significantly more important than the emotion. That's very true, Drew. I'm with Drew on that one there. I saw a video about making the sound of a keyboard much better by removing the standoffs from PCBs and creating a key snap assembly. Some people have reported that does help a lot. I've tried key snaps a few times. Maybe I just haven't gotten the right board, but they feel like okay to me. Thank you, Asian. I appreciate the prime, man. I didn't quite get my answer earlier, so if you don't mind asking, always ask, bro. I have an extra GH60 PCB lying around, and I'd like to use that for something. But off the top of my head, I can't think of any good GH60 cases floating around in this day and age. Maybe you have a suggestion. I wish Bull was here, but I think some of those new PCBs or new keyboards that are supporting like multiple PCBs by using that like bridge connector to the daughter board, like the Gerhern, I think that can support a GH60 PCB. I know Wuche's new project, which, believe it or not, actually sounds pretty good, does support the GH60. This Salvation... Oh yeah, Salvation, technically, if you can find a case for it, though, that'd be kind of tough. And I think we're going to just see a lot more... Technically, this project supports GH60, too. Yep, KBD fans, Tofu 63 3.0. Basically, all you're looking for is some of the newer projects have... I don't even know what to call it. Like I said, a bridge. Essentially, it's a USB-C right-angle adapter that plugs into the keyboard and then runs to a daughter board, which acts as kind of this like USB interface and then goes to the computer. I say daughter board very lightly because it's more of like a USB hub. So it's just embedded inside the keyboard, which makes so much sense. But try one of those, maybe. I think that would be your best course of action. Now again, this one here might be a little bit weird, but we're gonna install it anyways. It's fine if it doesn't work. I'm just gonna put it here for the vibes. Which reminds me that tomorrow is board swap day for another week. What are you swapping to? Brazen Studios Terracotta series takes the GH60. Love that board, by the way. It's super cool. Been around for ages, I feel, too, right? I think I might be the only enthusiast without a tofu. I'm not saying the tofu is a rite of passage. I'm just saying the tofu has always been an excellent little pickup. Maybe not the 2.0 one or whatever, but it's always been a neat one. Soren, I'm surprised you've never had a tofu. I am very shocked. Yeah, the tofu TKL is nice. Comparison to Steve Joy, you don't need a tofu? Yeah, Banana Man. How you doing, by the way, man? How are things? I'm still rocking an OG 65. Nice. From Tofu. Love it, dude. I love everything about the new Tofu except for the typing angle. Really? I think the new Tofu 3.0 series is freaking amazing. By the way, guys, let me just quickly use the washroom. Again, I've been on this like hydration journey the last like few days because I realize I'm drinking like 2 cups of water a day, and honestly, it's been making me have to like literally use the toilet like every 2 seconds. Be right back one moment. Who is hydration? I did wash my hands, Weesh. I'm one of those people that needs to wash my hands every single time I touch something, which is so bad, by the way. It's all shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. It's true. It's true though. Sounds like the water's still on. No, that's just the pipes. No wonder your hands are so dry. Yup. Literally, dude. Alex washes his hands before he goes to the bathroom too. I actually do. I'm not even kidding you. That's just like part of my routine. I don't know why I always do it for, bro. I honestly don't know why. Like any single time I touch something, I'm just like, yeah, I gotta clean them off real quick. Just cleanse them real quick. Yeah, it might be a few, like the 1 or 2 years I did some like manual labor stuff for sure, where I just felt the need to wash them all the time, but can't touch my keyboard until I do. It might be a problem. Also, I feel like maybe you're the same as me, where it's just like, because I've done that, my keycaps have lasted such a long time. Yeah, I probably have dry hands because of that. You guys aren't wrong. You guys aren't wrong. No one here is incorrect. You guys are all very, very right. What the hell? Rum CD15. What's going on? I got the OG 60 tofu in frosted acrylic because I wanted it to look like your moon tower. I still think that board's sexy looking though, so you're all good, dude. Does the left XT have no option for a 2U? It doesn't. You know what, I kind of, looking at this now, I don't know if this is possible for Baucts to add, but like, I kind of want one on the left side as well. Just for like some more symmetry, because I feel like symmetry is kind of important. There was spacing issues. Oh. I wonder why there was spacing issues on the left but not the right. The left shifts in the way? Would it be? Probably wires? Oh, maybe. I have no clue. Wire would have had to overhang. Oh, yeah, maybe. It's okay. It is all good. All right, let's put this together. I think we're doing the aluminum plate today. I think that'd be fun for this. Wrong way. This way here. Cool. All right, now to test these switches. I have a good feeling about them. I did sort of try them in a hot swap board, and it sounded like great, but we'll see. Only thing about Milmax sockets is getting the first few aligned. There is a full backspace. We're just doing split today. Hey Alex, I bought the Kafka after watching your video after debating between that and a custom wooting. I think you went the right choice. As much as I like the wooting software and I guess their PCBs, I think the Kafka is a better keyboard. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. All aligned now. Fracking is bad. Okay, what happened? Ow. Okay, now they're going in nice. Beautiful. Do you guys ever sit down and build a keyboard and then wonder, oh, did I misspell oh, fuck, I forgot this. It's okay. It's a Franken switch now. That's what we're going to call these. We're going to call them Franken switches. Is the Kafka Venom or has its own software? It's Venom. Full backspace or split backspace? Like, which one do I prefer? It depends. I think most of the time, like, yeah, I kind of like a full backspace because I like the sound of when I make a mistake, you know? I like the sound of hitting backspace. But I don't know. I think from like a usability standpoint, having that one extra key because of a split backspace is nice on 60s. What switches are these? They are a Franken switch that I put together last night. I was thinking about what to use for this board, essentially, and I thought, you know what, like, it's either I do one of the usuals. So I was going through what I have, and I found these TTC chaotic bodies, and I was like, these sound like shit, but the bodies are so pretty. Like, I love this purple. And then I can't tell you guys why, but I just have 90 cherry stems. And I was like, let me see how a cherry stem would sound in these. And I put it in, and I was kind of impressed. So then I tried putting in a spring, like a custom spring, and I was more impressed. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to build up a set of these. And yeah, that's kind of where I am. That is kind of where I landed at. And overall, I would say, like, based off of, again, just like in-hand use and like also slightly putting it in a hot swap board, like, sounded good. They're a little bit louder, but still has some of that like cherry sound still because of the stem, I think. And also, I've always really liked TTC switches, so same because I did a Nixie batch with stub stems. Oh, how did that go? That sounds fun with Nixies. Calligraphy switches or rollers? Oh shit, man. I think rollers are a bit more conventional sounding. They're still nice. I think the calligraphies are loud, and if you're into something a bit more like in your face, just get it. I love my wooting boards. They can look whatever the way you want them. Lots of options. Sound good depending on your switches. Oh yeah, I don't disagree. Their customer service and stuff is great. I think just from me being me, and this is not a knock against their like design. It's just not for me. I don't like their keyboards the way they're designed. I have a Wooting 80, the metal one. Like, what was it? Like the zinc one or whatever. I think that's like my least favorite Hall Effect board that I've gotten in the last little bit. However, their PCB is fantastic. I can't get mad. It's like nice. Zinc alloy, yeah, something like that. Thoughts on gravity keyboards? What are those? By the way, thank you guys all so much for the subs today, by the way. I don't know if I thanked you guys enough, but seriously, thank you guys. If you don't like the look, why'd you buy it? Testing. People wanted me to try, at the time, like I was trying different Hall effect boards, and that was one of the boards I decided I would try, and yeah, it was just not one that I was like super happy with, and never made content on it because I don't know, just wasn't happy with it. Owlab's TI switches. I've heard good things. I've used them, I think, a little bit in one of the test boards I did. Very nice. TI is nice, yeah. I still think the Geon Raws are one of my faves. I did like those Gamer Fuel switches too. Those were cool. You know what? Let me just grab this right over here. If you ever want any switches, Alex, I can send them over in bunches. You're the best. I think I'm okay right now. I am going to be working on a linear top 5 video. Or not. What is that? Piece of fluff? A linear video or something. But, I don't know. Normally this month, the Ophanim will be announced. What's that? Is that a new board? I have so many of the HE switches. I'm starting to get a collection up. Starting to. Very slowly. Compliment for Mr. El Kwan. El Kwan? If I could have one collection in the world, it'd be a collection of your heart, alright? One of one would hopefully just be mine. El Kwan, love you, buddy. I hope you're doing super duper well. And that nothing's bringing you down today. You're a king, don't forget. Springs. These are the springs I used. Sorry, I'm still not done modding the batch. This is like only 80 that I've done. I'm planning to do another 10. But these ones. 50 gram, 22 mil Geon springs. Hydrates? Gotcha. What's up, AMD? How you doing, man? We all go to hydrate? Yeah, we all should. Hydrating's been hitting diff, bro. It's been hitting diff lately. Purple? Oh, I don't have the keycap color sign. Why did I enable that? I can... Oh, no, I can't really. I don't have anything to change for you, unfortunately, Fried. Go put it up. It doesn't work. It broke. It literally broke. It's funny enough, I took it out today, seeing if I can repair it, and it's just broken. Like, the whole PCB is just, like, fried. So, I don't know how to fix it. That's not something, like, in my wheelhouse of, like, knowledge. But, refunds? Yeah, I'll refund them later. Scammed? Okay, guys. Don't kill me. Went to grab switches while I was swapping it into a board, dipped my fingers in my coffee. I've done that. Definitely done that. My lawyers will be reaching out to your people. Oh, shit. Hi, Wizard. How you doing? We're building a keyboard. And chat's harassing me. Yeah, too. Usual suspect. I just bought my first IEMs. The Truth Years. Oh, yeah. Those are nice. Are you getting into the IEM sphere of things? What's your most favorite soda right now? This is some serious talk right now. So my most favorite soda of all time is always going to be the Humble Root Beer. I don't even give a shit what brand you give me. They all taste great to me. Just give me any root beer, and I will be a happy camper. Which root beer? If I had to pick one, I do like A&W root beer a lot. But again, I think, and I'm not sure, I think that's different here in Canada. I think A&W doesn't... I don't know if the soda is the same as what you guys get in the States, or what some people would get in the States, because I know A&W burgers are very different than the ones in America. But A&W, I think, is like, if I had to pick one. But honestly, they're all good, bro. I have not, to this day, had a bad root beer. So good. Oops. Baucts is better. Baucts is great. I'm not even gonna like sit here in front. Like, I love them all. They're so good. I just love root beers. I think they're legitimately like one of the best sodas. I like Mug too though, Adam. I think Mug is great. How do you feel about Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper's interesting because like I like it, but I also don't go out of my way to buy it anymore. Like if I had to pick up, I mean, which we did recently, if I had to pick up sodas to keep in stock, you know, whatever, you know, in the fridge, it's going to be root beers and then like Pepsi Zero or Coke Zero or something. Just to have like a normal soft drink if you're going to keep it. But yeah, root beers are like 100% my faves. I like the Zero drinks. You guys can hate me. I know we had this discussion. I like Zero more than I like Diet Coke. The Zero one tastes nice. I like it. What about you guys? If you had to keep 2 sodas in stock in your fridge right now, what would it be? Aldi's Professor Peppy only answer? What is that? Oh, is that like the grocery store, right? I have Pepsi right now. I actually don't mind Pepsi or Coke. I'm not like team one or the other. If you give it to me, I will be appreciative and be grateful. That's it. Ginger ale and Sprite? You like the Zero ones? Hell yeah, dude. Diet Dr. Pepper for my wife. Diet Mountain Dew for me. I didn't even know they made a Diet Mountain Dew. Do you like Doc Pepper? Doc Pepper. Dr. Pepper? I mean, yeah, Dr. Pepper's good. Like I said, it's not something I reach for, but I still like it. Diet is aspartame, and then Zero is sucralose or something. And I think the recipes are slightly different. Coffee bean? I literally don't stick to one coffee bean, though. It kind of rotates. I miss Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla. Okay, during the holidays, me and my girlfriend tried Coca-Cola. Fuck. Was it like creamy vanilla or something? They had a holiday version of the vanilla Coca-Cola. It was so good. Then we went back to go get some more and they were sold out. And then we learned that they only made like small batches of these things and no one had them in stock. We literally looked every single time we went out grocery shopping. We went to go check if they had them. Nobody did. So we have yet to have that like experience again. But if I could find that particular drink from the holidays, I'd pick it up in a heartbeat. Carbonated coffee? I don't know. I don't even know how that would taste. Peach Coke was only available in Japan. I think I've had that though, like the imported ones. Those are pretty good. All right, let's put this together. Looking good. How's the PCB with the purple switches? Looking nice, looking nice. All right, let's grab our keyboard and take this apart. So we have some exposed screws in the bottom, which I really, really like. I have that same monitor stand, Alex. Love the way it looks. It does make the desk look pretty organized, I gotta say. Gotta say it does. Although, Baucts, I don't know if there was another bag of screws that I saw. It was only these. Are we missing just some screws on the case? Should I just ignore those for now? Where is the hex bit here? Oh, they're on the other board. Okay. I'll just take it out of the other board then. This bit? Oh. This is why I don't use this particular one, because I've literally disorganized this so much. There we go. No aluminum top build. The other one has the aluminum top. So we can mix match if you guys really want. It seems pretty easy. It's just a few screws. Which I also, I don't talk about this enough, but like simple builds like this, where it's not like I have to disassemble 15 things to swap components, and I think that adds a nice layer of just ease of use. A true prototype? Yeah. So it looks like there's 2 different sizes of screws. Damn, the inside of this looks great. Alright, let's grab gaskets. Now here's a question for Baucts. Which do you prefer? I think the 50A would probably be better in my humble opinion, but I don't know if I've ever used something as soft as 20. Or maybe I haven't. Usually I'm not a really big like 30 and under kind of guy. I'm more of like a 50 or 70A kind of guy. All right. Let's do this. Winter grabs. Oh, I already read that one there. 50 is the good sweet spot. I agree. 50 is usually the sweet spot when it comes to silicone gaskets. The harder the better? Yeah. Exactly. I was using 28 a lot before I sent it out because it was new to me. Oh, what was your thoughts on 28? Do you find it made the sound like a little bit softer, or did it make it less bassy? Let's do this. Very comfortable. Oh, interesting. So it's more of a typing experience thing? I don't have enough room on my desk. Here we go. Looks like the easiest way to do this is just putting it I guess kind of like this. Actually, let me make sure. Yep. Harder is better for sound. Yeah. And that kind of tracks with even my experience with gaskets. It does track. Oh man, I'm like struggling right now. Alex, tofu 60 or 65? Do you mean the new ones? I don't think I had a preference. I like them both. Hey, why isn't this going in nicely? Is there a bent pin or something? There we go. Got it. I don't know. I think the 60 overall is just more my vibe when it comes to the tofus, just because that's like what I kind of entered the hobby on. But I don't think there's a wrong answer. Ooh, this looks cool with the polycarbonate top. Guys, I'm already sold on the polycarb top. It's like a nice thickness too. I think that's kind of what's selling me on this particular case. Like the polycarbonate frame on the top is a nice thickness. Well, okay, I should have worded it like this, ain't it? I don't have a preference when it comes to sound. They both sound the same, but like, if you gave me either or, I would be a happy camper. Yeah, we'll go through the site here in a little bit too. We'll kind of do opposite. Usually I go through the site first, but I kind of want to do the keyboard first today. My God, this thing is beautiful. Yeah, I think $420 for this is a fair price. I don't know if the polycarbonate one is a little bit more expensive. We'll go through all the pricing. Oh, I did see one problem on your website though, Baucts, which I meant to tell you about before the group buy, or before whatever today, but you had, what is this? Why am I getting an OBS update as I'm streaming? You had, the link for ClickClack doesn't actually link to anything. It just brings you to an error page. So just as a little heads up. Okay, so I think the polycarbonate top is an extra purchase, right? Is it? I can't remember where it is. Oh no, this is just mix matched. So the one on the website would be Blur. Blur would be the polycarbonate one. Which this is full polycarb would be really cool too. But we'll mix match it here on stream today as well. We'll take things apart and kind of change it all up. So don't stress, guys. So actually, I appreciate that the polycarbonate one's still the same price. $420 for most of these options is pretty good. Can't complain. Yeah, I can do those, Jay, for sure. We'll do the full aluminum one next. We have time today. We have time. I also really appreciate that you can pick up extra top cases and bottom cases separately for this group buy. I think that's rather nice as well. Kind of wish this came in an HHKB. It does come win key or win keyless, but this would be neat as a HHKB as well. I don't know how that would visually look though. Cobalt looks insane. It's an interesting blue. I would like to see that blue in person. It's a pretty crazy looking blue. Like I said, dude, the side profile for the aluminum is insane. Manu's doing me a solid and allowing me to combine MOQ with different materials. Oh, nice. That's huge. All right, now, the fun part. Which keycaps do I use? So the other build is orange. Now we have the decision-making process of, dude, this looks great. Purple keycaps on this would be actually pretty nice. I'm not even gonna front with you guys. I actually wouldn't mind purple or something. Damn, this looks good. Do I do purple night? I don't know. Do I do purple night or do we do something else? Do we match up the switches here? Hold on, let me see what I got. Let me make a little decision here. Actually, hold on, where's purple night? Let's see, maybe we do purple today. This is it. Uh-oh, something just fell. You know what, let's do purple night. Let's keep it all purple today. Oh shit, with the orange though, will it look good with the orange? Fuck it. I don't even care, guys. I know purple night might not look super great with the orange, but I'm already sold on purple with purple keycap or switches here. Let's do purple night. Yeah? I kind of like it. I kind of like the theme here. We'll see how it looks with the orange. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence, but we'll see. I don't have the best amount of confidence here. All right, let's put this on. Looks decent. I think it looks great with the purple. Look at that. It's actually a pretty close purple. Not exact for the switches and keycaps here, but... Ooh, it could look like a sunset. You're right. Matching keycap and switches. Now we only thing we need now is purple stabilizers. Wow. Honestly, this looks good. I think orange accents would look great. We could potentially do an orange accent for the orange board. We'll have to see when we get to that stage, I guess. Yeah, C3 does usually have purple. I don't think there's a lot of C3 stuff in existence these days, though. Can I tap on a few of the... I'm so curious. I feel like I'm going to be spoiling it for you guys, but I'm going to mute myself. I'm still muted. There we go. We're good now. I said no spoilers for you guys, not for me. I need to know. Does TX have them? Alex, your mic isn't working. This Wish guy. I unmuted myself. We're good. Oh shit, this looks great, dude. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared. Why? Hey man, if you liked your keyboard, don't be scared. Although, I have a weird feeling I'm gonna really like the polycarbonate bottom. I feel like the polycarb bottom will hit on this board. This Wish guy, man. Can you press on a few keys again? You're spoiling the sound when you press down on keycaps. Oh, my bad. this guy. Oh shit, it's March 1st. I just realized. Damn. Good old March 1st. Even when Alex doesn't spoil the sound, he spoils us the banger content. Oh man, you're too nice. You're too nice to me, man. You are really too nice. It's March 2nd at 3:20 a.m. Is it for you? Damn, I just realized. February's gone. Fuck. That's crazy. No more February. Yeah, I mean, dude, again, February for me has like flown by. I almost feel like February didn't exist in my book. It just literally flew by. I'm gonna put F keys, and then I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Maybe we put like page up, page down type thing here with like delete. Oh no, delete we're probably gonna use. Let's see. Thank you, Adam. It feels like February's the shortest month. Yeah, it does. No, I know. It is definitely... Do I do enter for this? I guess I kind of have to, right? I guess you can do whatever. Yeah, let's just put the enter key. I know we have 2 enters, but deal with it. And then let's do, we need delete and pipe key. Where's that? Should be somewhere here. This is pipe. I've never seen him shut himself up so quickly. Hey, you have 2 enters? Thanks. Short shift. What else do we need? Maybe I'll find an artisan to put on today. Maybe we'll use this Damascus artisan today. For funsies. I think this would suit the board well. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And then we need delete, which is somewhere here. Or you know what? Let's put this so I can better... Let's do like this. And then let's do page up and page down. Here's the other code I need. Here's the control. Function. Any differences between Keycap and GMK in terms of sound and color? Color, not really. It depends on the set. Sound, I would say yes. There is a slight difference in sound. Okay, so page up and page down. Is this one? And then, where's the other page up I need? This one. I think that's right. Damn. Damn. What do you guys think? This does look nice. Neat. All right, Baucts. I'll give you this. The keyboard looks great. It really does. The back's really cool too. When you look at the polycarbonate version, just seeing how it stops over here, just because the frame, it's kind of neat. It's like spills over. Sentient, thank you so much for 48 months, man. That's 4 years. Holy, thank you, bro. Let's see from this side. Double clicked it. I haven't had any issues with polycarbonate yellowing, but I've also never had it in the sun or anything. Yeah, this looks great. All right, let's give this a little sound test. So, before we go any further though, I will be swapping around some of the tops and stuff like that and bottoms. So if you guys are interested in this board, like genuinely, and want to hear some more sound profiles, don't click away just yet. We're gonna just swap around some stuff here. So. God damn, dude. Wobbly, thank you so much for 10 tier 1s. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Can you do me a huge favor of doing one fast sound test so I can... Oh, yes, I'll do it right here in a second. Let me just sip some water. All right. take off one of my earbuds and let's see how this sounds. I guess we'll plug it in too. I don't think we're going to see any of that RGB. No. Actually, I don't think... Maybe I didn't connect it properly. Maybe I yoinked out the connector. I'll take a look after this. Let's just see how it sounds first. I mean, yeah, sounds good. It's okay. This switch is not the keyboard right now. I can tell they're wanting to be a cherry, but they almost have this like louder punch. I do think the board is well balanced, where it doesn't show any like harsher resonance of the switch at all, which is actually kind of interesting too, because like yeah, it's not, because this is louder, I thought maybe this would draw out some more like metal noise from something, but no, it's pretty well, I mean, maybe again, polycarbonate top here. Do you guys hear the scratch? No, I think this is very well balanced. I like the enter. It's comfortable to type on too. Like it has I believe this is a 7-degree typing angle. Let's go through all the stats now. 7.5-degree typing angle, 19.5 mil front height, so a little taller, but I don't mind this at all. Again, up to 20 mil is usually my preference. The 50A sounds nice. There's nothing really past here. I think it sounds good. I do. Why on earth would you make that 2U? Bro, stop. It looks cool. 2U goat it? This is cool. I like the fact that this gives you that option too. I think for me, the selling point on this right now is like the design is really nice. I like the layout. We don't get to see 60 XTs, I would say, done very often. Even rarer to find like, I don't know, just something a bit more high end that sounds nice. Usually it's kind of on boards that maybe we don't absolutely are thrilled about, but like I've always been a sucker for XTs as well. I'm with Knopf on this one, man. I'm huge with that. I love XTs. All right, well, I'm super happy with the way this sounds. Spacebar sounds great too. I was a bit nervous for the spacebar. Ultimately, spacebar sounds good. I will give you one thing for here. So I have no criticism of the board. Maybe my only slight criticism, which we're going to see, is maybe make, I don't know if it's possible, that JST connector just a smidge longer by like a centimeter, just so it's a little easier to plug in. Insect spotted? Do I have like a, I think I saw a fly or something. Flying thing? Where? That's planned? Okay, perfect. Eat it? I don't see it now. Dude, I thought I saw something too. It's because we have fruits. We have fruits upstairs. And I think fruit flies are starting to go crazy. There? Where? I don't see. That would probably be my only little criticism, is just make it a smidge longer, which you said you're probably already good are, so that's fine too. Guys, where is it? Explain to me. You guys are joking. I was at the edge of the desk mat? I don't know where it is. It flew? Well, there you guys go. But yeah, I think that's really it. Let's see now. Oh, my other criticism. Baucts, I would love if you also make a combo for the color combinations where it's a polycarbonate top as well as an aluminum bottom. I know this is maybe a weird thing to ask, but I do think an all polycarbon version, well, I think that's pretty. I think pairing that alongside an option where people can get an aluminum bottom plus polycarb top would be a really interesting thing to put up for sale as well. I don't know how possible it is considering the group has already started, but I do think that would be a good idea too. Past that, I really don't have much to criticize on this. Nothing really at all. I guess one question I have, is this strictly going to be a hot swap PCB only? If so, I don't know how possible this is for all of us solder enjoyers. Is it possible to get a solder PCB on this as well? Again, I'm talking as probably the minority buyer here because not a lot of people buy solder these days. So I already know it's not super popular. Okay, let's get this open and try I guess we'll try the aluminum top next. Also, really appreciate standard bubble feet. That's nice too. You look good today. Thank you, appreciate you. That's very kind. Is it the hair? Is it because my hair is nice today, I think. Kind of nice. Thank you, I appreciate that. Making me blush. Yeah, standard bubble feet all the way, man. Give me standard bubble feet any day of the week. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the kind words. Actually, one thing I did want to quickly check, though, before I say I have no criticism. No, we're good. There's threaded inserts in the polycarbonate. Thank you, Baucts. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thought maybe there'd be one thing, but no, we're good. There's threaded inserts. Lope, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate. Is it Lopire? Am I saying that right? Thank you very much, dude. All right. I apologize if this looks like ass with the orange and purple. Oh shit! I gotta take out this one switch here. Let's see. Did I not push this in all the way? I did. Okay, I don't know why the PCB is not working right now. Maybe it needs to be connected on the inside. I don't know. I haven't taken the brass weight out. I guess we'll find out when we do it for the polycarbonate. Although it is a prototype and it's been handled by other people, so the RGB band. Oh no, it wasn't even typing box. I'll find out as we switch over to the polycarbonate version when I start to unscrew the weight and stuff. Let's do this. Switch puller. Honestly, the orange and purple might be kind of cool. Do I not have a switch puller here? Ah, I can't reach. Can't believe. Okay, you know what? Did not do anything. Thoughts? Yeah, I haven't got rid of it. It does look. I think it looks okay. Yeah,
Can't
I agree.
believe that would break the PCB.
This freaking guy, dude. FedEx keyboard? Is FedEx orange and purple? Oh yeah, they kind of are, right? I guess so. Y'all hate Greg, but like this? Who's Grug, bro? PC top, orange escape and return. I feel like we can get some nice color combos with this for sure. Hey Alex, it's my friend Gio's birthday today. Happy birthday. Is it Gio? Or does it say Glow? Sorry, my eyes are like fucking blurry right now. Gio, happy birthday, bro. I hope you're having a good day today. Gotta sneak past those word filters. We do love Grug. We should make a new set called Grug. Let's check this. Wasn't Grug the father? And crew, what is that? Oh, I started watching a new anime. Because we had people over, so we were just watching some anime, and someone said they hadn't watched something, so we were deciding to just watch it together for a bit. And actually, guys, this looks pretty good. It's that Garbage Wars one. I forget what it's actually called in Japanese, but pretty good. Getting me kind of hyped. Ooh, there is a bit of a different sound profile. Yeah, that one there. Ever so slightly different. You can hear a bit more of the resonance now. I think I preferred... You guys like this better. I actually like that one. They're better. Really? I guess you do get a sense of more of an aluminum sound here. One thing I do want to do, though... I'm going to do it right now. Fuck it. There's a PC bottom, too. We're going to do another combination. Hold on, though. I want to try one thing. Okay. From a typing standpoint right now, I do feel like there is a bit of fatigue going on at the spacebar. So what I want to try is actually just putting those 28 gaskets where the space bars are. Here's the thing, though. I don't think it's impacting sound one bit. At least maybe to my ears. I think it sounds like a great spacebar. But it is a little bit harder to type on. So the nice thing about this is we can swap the gaskets there. So let's swap the two underneath the spacebar for 20. Let's make it a bit softer so the spacebar isn't as tough to click. That frame is gorgeous. I think this keyboard is really pretty. Maybe your fingers are just getting weaker. I mean, possibility. Very, very strong possibility. I won't say that's not a thing. I almost wonder, will this sound... Can I do no spacebar? Let me see something here. Interesting. Oh shit, what are the two soft ones now? 1 and 2, these two. Actually, they have a bit of a different texture to them too. Did you happen to get the green or blue anode? No, I did not, unfortunately. So fatiguing would basically mean, Ants, you almost feel like it's stiff to press, which kind of makes your thumb like instantly kind of feel like there's feedback traveling through your thumb here. I find if you get a nice soft spacebar, it doesn't have that feedback, which makes hitting the spacebar have less vibration traveling through your hand, which in essence would make it not as tough to press because it absorbs all the impact when you're clicking it here. You must have dead thumbs. I don't know. I'm very sensitive to that. So for me, like, the spacebar has to be soft. Some people might prefer a firmer spacebar, but I've always preferred something a bit like, I don't know, has to be softer. Damn, you guys calling it what, unk fingers now? Old man fingers? God damn. That's crazy. I'm just going to quickly put 4 screws in this just because I want to see how this sounds with the softer gaskets, and then we'll switch to PC. We'll do full PC after this. So for me, I actually like the combination PC plus aluminum. The bottom being aluminum. Oh yeah, that's the 28 gaskets is very helpful for sound or for fatigue. Bye, Saran. Do you know if a larger bump on feet would lead to hollowness in sound? It does impact sound. I just know it's been a while since I've used really large bump on feet. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't give you a good answer there. That is good. Very, very well rounded. I think the sound on this keyboard's very well rounded. Baucts did a really good job on this. I think those internal steps inside the case too are doing work. Let's take this out. Go. Let's see, are the pins okay? Yeah, pins are all straight on this. I have no clue. It's probably this side, if anything. Oh, we need a different bit. Where'd I put my screwdriver case? It's hiding underneath all the other stuff. All right, let's take out the weight here, and then we'll put everything into the polycarbonate case. Is it this bit? Is it this bit? Probably. Your description of fatiguing kind of sounds like when you hit a baseball too far towards the handle of the bat. Honestly, kind of like that. I know what that feeling is. I think that's a great way to describe it as well. Now I get to see how thick this brass weight is as well. I think this is a decent little chunk of brass. And again, I think the $420 price point's fine. I think this has enough like cool curves in the board that would probably drive up the machining time. You got a decent little chunk of brass here too. Oh, it's also finished on this side, which is interesting. I have no clue why this starter board is being kind of weird. Oh, it looks like maybe... Ooh, maybe this is why. Actually, no, that makes no sense. Maybe. Maybe when it was used before, I don't know if you guys can see this, it got kind of squished. So maybe it clipped one of the wires. I know, that's my only disappointment too, is maybe this doesn't have solder, so I'm a little disappointed in that essence, but yeah, maybe it got clipped. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave the daughter board cable in here. I'm not going to bother taking it out. Let's put this back in the foam there. Perhaps it got pinched. It's okay. Alright, let's swap over to this case now. Also, JST cables will be cylindrical for GB units. Current flat ones are hard to keep in place during assembly. Yeah, I'm actually not a big fan of that JST cable. It's kind of stiff. So I'm glad you're moving over to the other one. Okay, again, we're not going to plug this in at all. I'm not going to bother swapping over the daughter board. There are... y'all want solder? I mean, Baucts, I'm going to be real with you. I like the option of solder. But, hey, everyone's different, I know. The last thing I want to do is like convince you to run a solder one, but it's up to you ultimately. Damn, this looks... How does this look now with the... Oh yeah, it looks great. Oh, that's why you have it finished. That makes sense, because you can see it through polycarbonate. Smart. Very smart. I don't know why I did not think of that. I guess we can put our switches back in now. ISO homies would want it too. True, true, yeah. Would probably give you some more freedom to use different layouts as well. How does this look now in full polycarb? Ooh, I kind of like seeing the switches and stuff, or the PCB. I'm already a big fan of this full polycarbonate version. Actually, being able to see the brass is kind of nice. And remove the 2UXT. Well, it's an optional thing on the hot swap unit anyways. Did you do alu top with PC bottom? No. Do you guys want that? We can do that next. Probably should have done that before taking out or putting in the switches. We'll do it next. I'm kind of sold on this full polycarb unit. At first I wasn't too sure. This does look nice. Oh, my bit. It's like just thin enough too where you can see even the machining of those lines. I don't know if you guys can properly see that. See that? And then you can see even the color of the switches poking through too, which is neat. Cool. Okay. Here is an all poly. Oh yeah, that does look cool. Damn, that does look cool in all polycarbonate. I take it back. I actually like this one here the most, visually. Although the aluminum is nice because you can see the curves better, clearly. Like, you can't really tell as much in polycarbonate. But damn. It does look nice. See, I had a feeling I'd like this a little bit more personally in polycarbonate. Already have my headphone out. It does have RGB. It's not working right now with the daughter board. I think whoever used it before, or maybe when it was shipped or something, it has a pinched cable. I think that's what's causing it to not boot up, but I can try again later. I mean, to me, this sounds the nicest. And then if you guys, here, just to show you guys this too, we'll put in like a regular schmegular, like, I don't know, milky yellow. Because this isn't a Franken switch that I made, which does have a bit more of a sharper bottom out, which I think contributes to like a really nice sound profile. But let's put in here, we'll just use a milky yellow. And then, where did I put my switch puller? Oh, right here. Let's just try a milky yellow for you guys too. Although I am nervous to put this milky yellow in. I'm probably never going to get it out. Here is it's still pretty sharp. I'd say this board definitely leans to a sharper, yeah, a bit of a sharper sound profile overall, which is kind of fun. Nice. What would you say the actuation force of those switches? I put 50-gram springs in, so probably that. Cool. And then what's the last combination you guys want me to try? You guys said aluminum top. It's a 22 millimeter spring. Yeah, here, I'll take it off the cork mat as well. I'll just move this up. I can hear a bit of like, I don't know, it's a different sound. I don't think this is bad at all. I actually think it sounds quite good. It doesn't have that thud that normally you get in the full polycarbonate, well, in any board that sometimes when you put it right on the desk. It does sound a bit sharper though. But I kind of like it isolated on the desk pad, obviously. That's just my preference. It's very rare that I prefer no desk pad. This has a cleaner sound to me. All right, now we have one last thing to try. So let's take out this and we'll put the aluminum top back on with the polycarbonate bottom. SA caps would be cool on this too. All right, cool. Very happy with this. This is full PC, the one that we're doing right now, and you can buy it in full PC. But these combinations that we're doing, you can pick up extra parts. It's just an additional cost. You know where I think this board really kind of captures me too is like, it has some fun curves everywhere, but it's extremely simple to put together. I think that's kind of where it's capturing me right now. I can't offer mix match polycarbonate and alu. Vendors said it'd be too complex. Solder PCB will be offered. Okay, so that's the update. I mean, hey, that's fine. I appreciate you trying though. I get why it would be complicated. probably costs more to fully do. Okay, bye, really. But yeah, I appreciate you asking, and also adding a special wire is also very, very kind as well. Okay, let's put this together. Oh shit, this combination is cool too. Seeing this now together, this does look good. Damn. Are you gonna get Hammerhead from NK? I'm gonna review my monies probably tonight, and most likely I've always wanted Hammerhead, so. Won a cribbage tournament last night, so I got some extra cash. I'm really thinking about it. Weesh. If you would like to get it and you have the monies to do so, you do you, brother. The thing is, a configurator though, Baucts, and I'm sure you're aware, depending on a lot of factors, having a config would just be more expensive, which means more packing, more QC, like to make sure that people got their orders. There's an inherent cost to have a configurator that's past, you know, just like building it, you know. I recently tried the cherry stabs and it's really good for the price. It's not bad. Also, does chat already open? Wait, sorry. Does chat already open on your opinion on drop site shutting down? Oh yeah, we already talked about it. It's inevitable. I don't think they had great products like in their more recent years. All right, so. All right, fuck. This is nice too. Okay, I don't know what's my favorite at this point here. I do feel like the PC bottom has this nice contrast that I can't really describe too well. It just feels like a bit more layered, more purposeful. Okay, all right. I'm kind of into this one. Yeah, I mean, that looks great. Thanks, phone, for vibrating. This looks nice. All right, let's see how this sounds. All right, here we go. I mean, it sounds just as good as the other ones. I would have to play back and see. To my ears, this also sounds like relatively balanced. I don't know now which one I like the best. I would say they all sound good. Oddly enough, though, I do think that my favorite combination was probably the polycarbonate overall. However, I'm hearing a bit of something different in this one, maybe compared to the full polycarbonate. I'll have to go back and play just to make sure I'm not going crazy. Visually, this is probably the best combo. I actually really like this combination in general. I think this gives you the curves in aluminum, which I do think looks the best. And then that peak of polycarbonate. I do wish this was a version that was able to be bought, because you would have to pick up an additional piece, which means an extra $100 or something like that. However, I mean, dude, that looks crazy good with this kind of like flare over here and then this layer of polycarb. I don't think there's anything wrong with just going with full polycarbonate though, if you're into this keyboard. I don't know if I'd get this in wooden keyless myself. I do think wooden key looks the best for this. But I mean, dude, to each their own. Like, some people might like the blockers. It does sound great though. Alright, well, Baucts, I really like it. It sounds good. I don't think I mean, other than the stuff I've already told you, I don't think there's any like major concerns I have. The vendors, good list of vendors we got going on here. The keyboard, like I said, it's a relatively simple overall kind of like internal design. So there's not really anything like that's being reworked or new here. So I don't have any concerns. The board, I think, justifies its price point with its curves, like literally everywhere. It has some good choices of material. It seems like we get some nice little, even like brass internal weight over here, which is some nice options. So I'm happy. Yeah, I have no quarrels with this at all. Overall, this is fun. It's unique too. Again, XTs don't come out that often. So it's nice that we get an XT. I think maybe the only like major thing is just I wish we had a solder PCB, but I think you said that you can offer those, which would be great. I don't know. Was there ISO that came with this? Let's double check. Maybe ISO now that you're going to have a solder plate, or I guess a solder PCB rather, but you need a new plate for that. It sounds great. I really like it. It turned out good too. Was really hoping I could see some of that RGB, but it's okay. I don't think we're going to get to see it today. It's fine. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I really like it. Waiting on the KBD Fans Margot that I got for $93 in the official site, but it's been... And I've been waiting for my Neo 75. Oh shit, I mean, both great little pickups. Hell yeah. Sometimes I do different switches for stab keys, yeah. I've already asked too much from the vendors. Hey, Baucts, I'm just giving my normal review here. I overall think this is a lovely product. I think you designed something very nice. It's very pretty. Great color choices too. You know, this orange and purple is kind of growing on me, guys. It's kind of growing on me. Very nice. Well, I hope you guys like the board too. Thank you. No, thank you, Baucts. I appreciate you, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I hope you guys did. Full PC sound at best, IMO. I still think I liked that one there the most. I have to double check to be certain. Unfortunately though, guys, I do want to clean up because I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, sort of. I kind of cleaned up a little bit behind me, but I want to finish cleaning my entire stream setup so I can stream tomorrow without anything like in my way, because there's kind of stuff lying all over the place right now. Very fun keyboard today. If you guys are interested, check out the board. You can hit ! Build if you guys want. Are those NAND lights? No, these are just the Baucts tube lights. They're nice. I got them on sale, so. All of you guys better have a wonderful Sunday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be another fun build. We're doing a client build, I think, tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Let's go find someone to raid. We'll have to do photos tomorrow, guys. We'll have to do photos tomorrow. Let's go find someone to raid, though. Find someone to raid. Oop, that's me talking. Let's go raid Mr. J. Mr. J just started. All of you guys have a good day. Oh, forgot to plug this in. That would help. Thanks for Stream King. No, thank you. There we go. Oh, I didn't copy paste. There we go. All right, guys, have a good one. Stay hydrated. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We have a pretty busy week, and then next week, not this week, but the week after, there'll be a big giveaway week. So I hope to see you guys then. All right, guys, love you. Talk to you soon, and bye-bye, everybody.